Pinagsamang anghang at tamis.
네 눈앞에 왔잖아 내가 여기 있잖아 너의
Nakakalurky sa sarap. Lurky me.
This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Good day, Philippines. The truth is our only priority. I am Emerson Ilarde.
And I am Abel Reyes, bringing you the latest news around the globe. This is
The Daily Prospect. Taguig City's popular site, Mercado del Lago, reopens.
Soaring price of onions becomes the newest struggle in the Philippines.
Russia's war against Ukraine sets its new commander. Moderate rainfall and possible typhoon are expected in some parts of the country.
Celeste Cortesi bowed early from the Miss Universe. Dolly De Leon nominated at the 80th Golden Globes Awards. Ginebra wins the PBA Commissioner's Cup 2022.
Taguig City's popular site, Mercado del Lago, reopens. Let's hear the report of Trisha Deliava.
As part of the city's adjustment to the new normal, Taguig City reopens the Mercado del Lago. The Taguig City government has reopened the Mercado del Lago in Barangay Lower Bicutan last December 2022, as it works to ensure a secure transition to the new normal. Fully vaccinated people and kids traveled to visit the Mercado del Lago to spend time with their relatives and friends, while exercising, riding bikes, and taking in the atmosphere of the tourist destination. In honor of this reopening, they were also welcomed by a vibrant fireworks display and drone show. The city government is encouraging the public to observe minimum health and safety protocols while visiting the tourist attraction.
Soaring price of onions becomes the newest struggle in the Philippines. For further details, let's hear the report of Emmanuel Talingasan. Eman?
Philippines faces soaring price of onion in the market today and become the latest addition to the economical dilemma of the country. On the price monitoring of Department of Agriculture, the red and yellow onions are now being sold around 500 to 700 per kilo in the wet market of Metro Manila as of January 2, 2023 up until the present. It is the highest price of onions in the history of the Philippines. Marikina Public Market sell the highest price of onions, which are around 700 pesos per kilo. The increase in prices are way far from those recorded in 2021 and 2022, given the average price of locally produced red onions, which is 140 pesos per kilo, while imported red onion costed 100 pesos per kilo, and imported white onion costed 80 pesos per kilo or lower. Data from Department of Agriculture have also shown that the prices of red onion were at 216 pesos per kilo as of January 3, 2022, which is ultimately lower than this year onions prices.
Masasabi ko sa pagtaas ng sibuyas ay dahil sa mga negosyanteng nagsasamantala sa ating mga magsasaka, hinuhoard nila para mapataas yung presyo. Ang pinaka-apektado kasi dyan yung end user, yung consumer mismo. Hindi sila kasi sila ay after sa mga kanilang negosyo pero hindi nila iniisip yung welfare ng mga end users.
Sobrang hirap po siya para sa mga gaya nating mamamayan. Galing po tayo sa pandemic, nahihirapan po tayong mag-adjust, then sumabay pa po yung pagtaas ng presyo ng sibuyas.
Ang hirap kasi ang namimili nahihirapan din at saka kami nahihirapan din kami sa pagbibinta.
Malaki ang effect niya katulad ng mga pizza or burger businesses. Hindi kasi masarap yung burger or pizza na walang onion kaya nagsasuffer yung quality.
Lahat po tayo naapektuhan, lahat po tayo nagsasuffer. Pati po mga tindera, yung iba po dahil sa taas ng presyo, nabubulukan na lang.
Mahina ang aming negosyo kasi ang mga tao nahihirapan din sa pagbili sa mataas na presyo. At saka hindi na kami masyadong bumibili ng sibuyas na marami. Kilo-kilo na lang kami kasi ang taas nga.
According to ASEAN Channel, Philippine onion had become the most expensive onion on earth, topping a list of the countries. The DA admitted that the price of the onion in the country has gotten out of control due to national shortage of supply and climate change. DA also stated that importation could be the only solution left to lower its skyrocketing prices. Meanwhile, in radio interview of Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, President Rosendo explained that if the onion supply continues to increase starting this month of January, its price can possibly go down.
Nothing but the truth, Emmanuel Kalingasan reporting.
Coming up next, Russia's war against Ukraine sets its new commander. Moderate rainfall and possible typhoon are expected in some parts of the country. More intriguing news will continue after this short break. Stay tuned here in the Daily Prospect.
My love, I think about you when you're not around. 내 사랑, 너 하나만을 품고 있나 봐. Precious love, precious in my heart.
Russia's President Vladimir Putin appoints a new commander of its trouble-plagued war against Ukraine. For International News Report, Michelle de Guzman.
Russian President Vladimir Putin announces that he is replacing Sergei Surovikin, the commander leading his forces in Ukraine, just 3 months after he handed him the job. The Defense Ministry discussed in Telegram that General Valery Gerasimov will be appointed as the commander of the joint grouping of troops. It was said to be related to the amplified range of tasks and is necessary to have a closer cooperation between branches of Russia's armed forces. Even though Surovikin was replaced, the Defense Ministry said that he would be one of Gerasimov's 3 deputies, along with Army General Oleg Selyukov and General Alexei Kim as part of the joint group of forces. Surovikin, or General Armageddon, was the first person who became the sole charge of the campaign in the month of October. In Britain's Defense Ministry's Twitter statement, Gerasimov's appointment is a significant development in Putin's approach to the war. His deployment was an indicator of the increasing seriousness of the situation Russia is facing and a clear acknowledgement that the campaign is falling short of Russia's strategic goals. Rob Lee, a senior fellow at the Foreign Policy Research Institute, stated that Gerasimov's appointment was not because Surovikin is viewed as a failure. He added that the demotion was possibly driven by political reasons. And that is all for the international news today. I'm Michelle de Guzman, reporting from the Daily Prospect.
For weather update, Sedi Boris, how's the weather?
Thank you, ABL. Here's our weather forecast for the next 24 hours. At exactly 5 a.m., low pressure is still visible and being monitored within the Philippine area of responsibility, with a gust of wind of about 125 kilometers per hour located in Maasin City, southern Leyte. Experts are trying to determine if it is possible for it to become a typhoon in the next few days. We are advising the public to be extra careful, especially in Visayas and Mindanao region. For the entire region of Luzon, scattered rainfall and a shearing thunderstorm are expected. From the Calabarzon Mimaropa regions, it will be expected to have a temperature of about 28 to 23 degrees Celsius. Stormy conditions with rain showers are expected to last for the whole day. We are also expecting moderate rain throughout the day in Manila. Temperatures ranging from 29 to 23 degrees Celsius with isolated rain showers due to localized thunderstorms. Meanwhile, in Visayas region, heavy thunderstorms are expected due to the low pressure area, and we are advising the public to be extra careful in their surroundings since there is a higher possibility of having landslides to the mountains and storm surge for those living near the shore areas. Temperature in Cebu City between 25 to 23 degrees Celsius. Heavy to moderate rainfall due to scattered rain showers are to be expected for the whole day. Likewise, in the whole Mindanao, thunderstorms and heavy rainfall are to be expected, and residents to the flood-prone areas are advised to relocate in the nearest evacuation site. Davao City is expected to have a temperature from ranging 30 to 28 degrees Celsius, as well as heavy thunderstorm that can last up to 24 hours. A gale warning is to be issued to those places that are near the seaside of the Philippines, where 3.8 to 5 meters of tidal waves are expected to be rampant along the coastal shores. All fishermen are prohibited from sailing on the sea. Bringing you the latest update on the weather forecast. Did you know that number 4 is known to be a lucky number because it means death in Chinese? And did you know that if you press 50th floor in Chinese building, you may actually be going on 35th floor? This is because many buildings in China not only omit in 13th floor, but are also missing any floor containing the number 4. The Chinese have many superstitions about numbers that are often related to similar sounding words in Chinese language, which are called homophones. In fact, the Chinese are so superstitious about numbers that they will often spend big money for the lucky numbers in their life. Sedi Boris, The Daily Prospect.
Celeste Cortesi bowed early from the Miss Universe. Dolly De Leon, nominated at the 80th Golden Globes Awards. Ginebra wins the PBA Commissioner's Cup 2022. News with details will be shared after a short break.
Point guard. Never let your guard down.
Sand toast, distinctively different.
Celeste Cortesi, our dashing candidate for Miss Universe 2022, showcased her impressive performance.
Dolly De Leon, the first Filipino actress nominee at the 80th Golden Globes Awards. For further details, Erica Enriquez, take it away.
First Filipino Golden Globes nominee Dolly De Leon looked dashing at the red carpet. Although failing to take home the award for supporting Best Actress, she sure won all of our hearts with her stellar performance in Triangle of Sadness.
This is really bad. This is really bad.
Speaking of winning our hearts, Miss Universe candidate Celeste Cortesi set social media ablaze with praise for her superhero Darna outfit as her national costume. Netizens were quick to show their support for the Filipina candidate and express their excitement for the preliminary competition.
Celeste Rabimbi Cortesi, Philippines!
Erica Enriquez, The Daily Prospect.
Ginebra versus Bay Area in Finals Game 7 for the PBA Commissioner's Cup 2022. For Sports Update, we have our reporter, Kyle Alabastro.
Ginebra wins the PBA Commissioner's Cup after dominating the Bay Area in Game 7. Barangay Ginebra defeated the Bay Area Dragons in a thrilling victory on Sunday inside the Philippine Arena and recorded the greatest crowd in PBA history with 54,589 fans. Ginebra had a 75-47 advantage for third quarter, but the Dragons gradually closed the distance thanks to Spitfire recruit Miles Powell. Ginebra eventually led by as many as 28 points despite Powell's best efforts to fuel Bay Area's comeback. The Gene Kings though quickly regained composure and maintained control until the final buzzer to win their 15th championship with a final score 114-99. Christian Stan Hardinger contributed 12 points and 10 rebounds, and he was hailed the finals MVP. Justin Brownlee showed an impressive performance with 34 points, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds. Scottie Thompson, the reigning PBA MVP, contributed 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists for Ginebra. After this dramatic finish, the PBA will resume just 1 week later for the Governor's Cup this January 2023. Kyle Alabastro reporting from the Daily Prospect.
And that wraps our news for today. Once again, this is Emerson Ilarde.
And this is Abiel Reyes.
Where truth is our only priority. This is the Daily Prospect.